Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie Cakelid and my channel name is TheStylishMed. Welcome to a new vlog on my channel. Today I want to take you guys with me on a day in my life, or a night in my life rather, as a doctor in emergency medicine department. This is my current rotation for the next couple of weeks. I've been an EMD for 2 weeks already, and so it's around 4 p.m, almost 4 p.m, and I'm getting ready to leave home so I can go to the hospital because I am on night shift today. So how my rotation works in EMD is that you're either on morning shift or on night shift. Morning shift, or rather day shift, is from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m, and then night shift is from 5 p.m. to 7 a.m, and that is what I'm going to be doing today. So I just showered. I still have this on my head because I'm setting my edges. They're getting, you know, cooked inside there. I've already put on my scrub top and I'm wearing that with sweatpants. I'll show you guys in a bit, and sneakers, and yeah, so the next thing I need to do is to pack my bag and actually leave the house. So let's go. I'm really hoping that today won't be so busy so I can actually talk to you guys, because one thing about EMD is that it's quite unpredictable. There's busy days, there's quiet days. Even the shifts are unpredictable. It can be a busy day and then a very quiet night, or it can be a very quiet night and then a very busy day. And even like on a quiet night, you might have one patient, but that one patient will keep you up the whole night. Or you could have like 20 patients who are like chilled patients, they're not serious, and you discharge all of them. So it just depends, and we'll see how tonight goes. So let me quickly show you guys what is in my bag when I am on night shift. So this is my designated night bag. Whenever I'm in the hospital on night, whether it's in EMD or in the ward, this is my bag, and I actually haven't unpacked this since my last shift, so I need to do that. Okay, so in here I have my toiletry bag, which is essentially the same as in the inpatient rotations. I have my toothpaste, my scrub, my toothbrush, and tissue is in the bag as well. But my wallet, my purse, whatever you want to call it. I've got paper. I need to put this is my diary where I write down any notes or any patient information that I need to. I've got baby wipes, and then my charger is going to go in here, as well as my hospital phone and my power bank, and this cable for the hospital phone. I love that my phone rings less now that I'm in, you know, outpatient, because I don't have any follow-ups to do. And then I'll also pack some cookies. And then the last thing to go in is my stethoscope, which is an absolute essential, obviously. And my bag is packed, just need to close it. I know I said I'm on night and I didn't pack any food except for a box of cookies, and I know you're probably wondering what I'm going to eat, but I usually eat before I go home, before I go to the hospital. But today I'm running late. I have 5 minutes before I have to leave, and also I don't feel hungry, so I didn't prepare anything. I think I'll probably just have like fruit or a cucumber or something before I head out. And then when I'm at the hospital, I actually have a meal for dinner. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna have. And the only other thing I will carry with me from home, however, is a bottle of water if I have some. So gonna carry my water. This is the changing quality I changed to my phone now because I can't carry my camera to work. But I just got to work. I'm in the changing room. First thing I do obviously is to put my coat on.
There's a way to be whenever you made the time for
Currently doing an ABG. I'm having such a busy night. It's around 8 p.m. and I've just come to eat at the cafeteria. This is dinner, rice and chicken, soup and beans. Very basic meal, but it's actually quite okay. Someone's focused. I hate how this mask always leaves scars on my face, but anyway, one thing I hate about EMD is that it can be quiet and then 10 patients arrive at the same time, which is pretty much what's happened right now. But I'm clearing the ward and it's gonna get better. Snacking. This is the unhealthiest snack ever, but I need it. But it's so normal because everyone rides the show. I'm sure there's at least one patient. There's probably plenty.
Okay.
Oh, you don't eat. You work upon the computer?
Make it sound like everything's fine.
That has been very interesting. Your girl ended up in the back of an ambulance. Yeah, it was okay. Yeah. I can't go back here? No. Why? Wait, let me get my stuff first. I am so tired. Today is not going how I expected it to go. At all. At all, at all, at all. Straight to bed. I am so tired. Oh my God. Night shifts go as I get to work at 5 p.m. Usually at this time there might be some patients, but they're mostly being discharged or admitted or being disposed of essentially. And so I'll explain in a few moments what disposal means before you guys start losing your mind. So that's what typically happens when I get to work around 5 p.m. and then that's on a night shift, that is, by the way. So after that it's usually quiet till maybe around 7. Some patients come. But like I said, EMD is unpredictable. Every day is different. And so yeah, usually by midnight I've discharged or admitted, basically disposed of my patients. That's what usually happens. So disposal. In EMD, you have 3 goals. The first one is to stabilize or resuscitate and then dispose of your patient. So it's resuscitate, stabilize, dispose. And so dispose means either admit the patient to the ward for further management, discharge the patient home, send to the mortuary if they don't make it, or transfer the patient if they need to be transferred, if the patient can be managed, if the patient can't be managed here in your facility. So those are the disposal options: transfer, discharge, admit, mortuary. So yeah, so today, oh my God, today was busy. I got to work around 5 p.m. I actually got to work around 4, and then by 5 they were like, it was full. There was like literally nowhere to put a new patient, so they admitted those that needed to be admitted, and then discharged those that needed to be discharged, and then EMD was empty again. I went and had dinner, came back, and then at around 8 at around 9 actually, that's when it got busy. One patient came involved in a motor vehicle accident. We switched him up, and then the doctor I'm working with, my senior, the registrar, he left. He went to the ward to see a patient there. While he was gone, let me tell you, 5 patients arrived at the same time. One was a child that had been convulsing for like 10 minutes. Another was a woman who was brought in unconscious. Another was a woman who was pregnant and came in bleeding and having abdominal pain, so possible miscarriage. Another one was a woman came in weak AF. And then another one was a man who came in sweating profusely, couldn't breathe, had chest pain. So when you look at that entire scenario, like, who do you go and see first? You're alone, you're the only doctor there. What do you do? And so it's things like, it's situations like that that I'm grateful that I did a stint in Botswana and that I know what I'm doing as a person in medicine, because if I was straight from China, I would have totally lost my mind. So I saw like all the patients, and then by the time that I was trying to, help the nurses to cannulate the baby so that they can give the baby the fluids and meds that he needed, but was struggling, and so I was like, I left them doing that while I went to see the other patients, so that we're not all focused on one patient. So I saw the others put up fluids, put up meds, prescribed whatever needed to be done, sent for investigations and all that. And then eventually when the registrar came, he went and continued seeing the child, and they were trying to get an IV line there, but they failed, and eventually they had to call anesthesia to come and help. Anesthesia also failed. It's never happened. I've never seen like anesthesia fail to get an IV line. That's how you know how bad the condition was. But well, so this, like the whole night essentially, my senior was with the baby and anesthesia, and they were trying to sort him out, and the rest of the patients that came to EMD were on me. And let me tell you, it was so busy. And then around 2 a.m. So this is all like from 8 p.m. to around 2 a.m. And eventually I had discharged and admitted all my patients. Only that one was left, and I was thinking, okay, it's time for me to go to sleep, because normally I go to sleep like around midnight latest. And then it was like, no, this patient is being transferred to the National Hospital. I'm working at a private hospital, by the way, in case you didn't know. And so this patient is being transferred to the National Hospital, the biggest government hospital in Tanzania, and so someone has to go. Guess who was lucky enough to end up having to go there? So we got into the ambulance and we went. It was so, like, I was busy focused on the road, like the Spanish trying to kill me with this driving. Like, yo, I like couldn't, like, I kept, the whole time I was like holding on for dear life. Then we got there, left the patient, and then came back. I'm tired, so this is me sleepy. I will catch up with you guys when I wake up.
Just can't get enough of you. So baby, don't say we just.
I am tired. It's 6:55 a.m. My shift ends at 7 a.m. and I just, at 7 I'm dipping. But I wish I could dip at 7, but I can't. I have a morning meeting which I have to attend. That's the last thing I have to do before I go. Luckily, no patients came after I went off to bed. God knows I wasn't gonna wake up. And so yeah, right now I'm off to the morning meeting. I just came to freshen up, brush my teeth, and all that good stuff.
So baby, don't say we.
Using the stairs because I don't know what's going on with the elevator, and I'm going all the way to the home floor. Home time. Just making sure my pockets are empty. Cool.
Just feels
So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wish I could show you more, like in terms of like when I was doing procedures, because I did suturing. I did a lot of things last night, but obviously I can't show you guys that because patient confidentiality, as well as just like you can't show too much, you know, without like I don't know how to explain. So yeah, my night was busier than I expected. I definitely didn't expect to have this. I went thinking I'd have a quiet night, and I ended up having the busiest night I've ever had. But it's all good. I did a lot, learned a lot, and because I spent most of the time alone, because the other doctor that was with me was with the one patient, I essentially saw all the other patients and he saw the one. It gives you like more confidence, even though you already have confidence to be able to see those patients. But like with each new shift, I gain more confidence because obviously the cases that I see are not the same and all that. I wish I could show you guys exactly what happened, like talk about all my cases in depth. I had an incomplete abortion. I had a motor traffic accident patient that came with multiple injuries. I had pneumonias. I had seizure disorders. I had malingering patients that just came because they don't want to be at home. You know, all kinds of things. But anyway, it's all good. This is me signing out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am off to shower, eat, and sleep in that order, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Everything's gonna be alright if we don't